Okay, week 5 of the draft. This week is a bit peculiar because we are doing a cross division match. Basically, I am currently first seed in my division, and there is another division we'll face in Top Cut, and this is their first seed, and we'll be facing each other. In fact, we both have Landers. It's a very interesting match because I have lots of ice weaknesses, and their Chimpao may be threatening, as well as Landros can threaten Itran, plus Entei also has ground coverage and so on. So they have a very nice team. I also think Hydrapple is a nice pick. I like as a low tier, it's a nice option. But I have an Azumarill that can eat basically everything. I'm mostly worried actually about Milotic as well, because Roaring Breaking Swipe is obviously a great solution for me into their team. This is what I'm bringing. Cleaver can also do a lot of damage, and yeah, I'm going from Breaking Swipe, Roaring Moon, though of course it's not great into Milotic, but I think it's kind of necessary for the rest of the team. So I'm also bringing THUNDURUS to deal with Milotic, plus a Terra Blast Ice that lets me, with the Ice type, resist Chimpao, can Oko Dragapult if necessary, can also deal with Landorus and the Hydrapple, as well as a potential Terra Grass Milotic. Then I also have a Sinistra. I don't think I will bring it, but it's just here as a healer, plus can also potentially deal with Milotic. Itran, I went full bulk because I decided to run Magma Storm. This way I can KO Chimpao through Sash. Also Stonax can help if they bring it in the back. And basically it's really important to break a potential Sash on Chimpao, I think. Yeah, I didn't go with a special attack because I can tweet KO anyway Entei with her power if it's not Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, Itran won't be good into Entei, won't be doing enough damage. I wouldn't have needed to invest a lot in special attack, maybe give it a life 4, but I didn't want to do that. So this is the team, let's see how it goes. Okay, so there is no Dragapult on their side, which I mean, it makes sense given I have a Roaring Moon at Azumarill, though I kinda expected them to bring it Scarf. I've seen them do it on week 1. Of course, there is Milotic. Yeah, I think THUNDURUS can be great with their eyes here. Like, I need to pay attention to the Entei, of course. But aside of that, it sounds great. Also, Azumarill can do a lot well here. Yeah, let's see. Of course, I have to pay attention to Milotic, which is the main issue. I can see also going for a Trico mode game 2. For now, I think I'll just go for the Roaring Moon plus THUNDURUS with, I'm thinking, I'll probably bring Azumarill, and I'm trying to decide between Cleaver and Itran or Sinistra, but I think I'll do Cleaver right now. I kinda don't want to lead it because I can expect a Landorus lead from them. So actually no, let's just go Cleaver, Roaring, and THUNDURUS Azumarill for now. Let's see what they opt for. Yeah, okay, they went for an Entei Milotic lead. Okay, of course I could just go for Rock Slide plus Knockoff or X-Scissor, though I also would rather avoid taking damage from Entei risking a burn. I kinda expect them also to switch potentially though, so I think I risk a Sacred Fire for now, and I think they will switch in Landorus, so I can maybe, like, X-Scissor does more, but I think I'll still go for Stonax because I want to set up Stealth Rocks for later on Entei and break a potential Sash on Chimpao as well. Okay, no switch from their side, but there is a Protect. Okay, that's fine. Is he going for Terra Blast Fairy? Okay. Great damage. Alluring Voice. Okay. So, now I can most safely go for Rock Slide plus Tailwind, because if they want to extreme speed, there is no Sacred Fire on Cleaver, so that should be pretty safe. Okay, extreme speed, that's fine. And unfortunately, a big miss on Entei. Yeah, that's annoying because that would have been maybe a 1-hit KO, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's a bit annoying. Anyway, I think I just go for Stone Axe on Entei, which is my main target right now, because if I remove Entei, then Thunderous with their eyes is mostly safe. Then I'll go for... I can also expect them to protect potentially, so I'll just split and go for Liquidation on Thunderous. Yeah, that's an unfortunate miss, because even if they lived, they would have been in Aqua Jet range, which would have been huge for me. Anyway, good to know they have leftovers on Melodic. Yeah, okay, that's a 1-hit KO. Great. Okay, so I can now go for Protect, and I can go for Liquidation on the Entei. Okay, Icicle Crush, that's fine. Sacred Fire, I think even if they burn me, that's fine. Okay, they didn't burn me, great. So now I think I can go for Thunderbolt here, plus Aqua Jet. This way I don't get Sacred Fire here. I think I would leave an Extreme Speed plus Sucker Punch on Azumarill. So I think I'm mostly fine. Okay, they went for Icicle Crush. I resist. Please don't flinch me. Flinch, of course. Okay, and yeah, I guess that's very annoying. Okay, basically, I don't think I die from a double up, but yeah, I can't allow myself. Like maybe like the issue is if they go for Sacred Sword, they might get a 1-hit KO on me right now. So I think I'll go for Protect. If they have that, I don't know. They are not Focus Sash though, because it's on Entei, which is interesting to know. Let's see if they have Sacred Sword, Extreme Speed, okay. There is no Sucker Punch from them. There is another Icicle Crash, so maybe they are Choice Band or Choice Scarf, like Choice Locked, I think. Okay, anyway. GG. Okay, my button isn't working. Okay. Okay, save the replay and let's go for game 2. Okay, that was definitely interesting. I'm expecting basically choice locked Chien-Pao, given they went for Icicle Crash, and I mean, they just targeted Azumarill, so maybe they aren't, because I mean, Azumarill resists all moves from Entei, so that's like fair play, I guess. So what can I expect from them right now? I think they might lead maybe Landorus, so I can kind of surprise them with the Azumarill plus Roaring Lead, because Azumarill would speed Landorus and then Tailwind, and they have Clear Amulet. So maybe I can do that and have the Thunderous plus Cleaver in the back. Also, I'm trying to think if they would... Etron probably is not great here. So yeah, I can do Thunderous and Cleaver. Let's see what they go for. Okay, Screamtail and Landorus. Okay. So for now, I'll just go for Liquidation plus Tailwind. Okay, there is a switching from them, and of course, fuck. Okay, this is very annoying. The Liquidation drop is terrible because now they have a +2. Let's see. Hopefully Knockoff can still do it. And they have Reflect Screamtail, okay. Now, of course, like with Reflect, they are in well position right now. Okay, Skull, please don't burn me. Okay. Okay, I think for now I can just go for play rough and protect. I'm faster, I don't want to risk anything. I don't want to Terra just now. Okay, they have Thunder Wave, which is a very interesting option from them. Okay, it's also nice that my Thunduros will be immune to Thunder Wave even after Thera, thanks to Volt Absorb. And I think right now I should double the Landorus. Because thanks to the fact I'm faster, I should tank Dazzling Gleam. Of course, there is a Reflect, I'm burned, so I'm expecting them to leave, but I can do some cheap damage. Potentially bring them in Aqua Jet range, hopefully. Also, this means they only have either Anchor or Disable. I don't expect them to have both, of course. Okay, they went for Protected. That's fine by me because next turn the Reflect ends, and well, they'll be able to double kill me with Dazzling Gleam right now, so I can just maybe go for Aqua Jet plus Tailwind. Hydrapple is here, okay. So I'm thinking I can do Terra Blast Ice, and like they probably have 2 Terra. Like I don't know their Terra type anyway, so not much to do from there. And I think I'll just go for X-Scissor for damage on the Scream Tail. Okay, Terra Fairy. Okay, I can double them up next turn. Okay, Light Screen plus Reflex. Okay, double screen but no Light Clay. Okay, that may be slightly annoying to KO, but if Thunderbolt KOs Scream Tail, I can avoid them setting Reflect, hopefully. So I'll just go for Thunderbolt here and the Stone Axe here. I assume maybe the Red Grapple is Life Orb then, the leftover is on Milotic, they're using it behind screen, maybe it's offensive or it's nastable, but I don't know the item. They are definitely Regenerator though, because they are not running Super Sweet Syrup. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, Citrus Berry. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's a huge crit. I think I would have lived because it's just 80 base power and it's Citrus Berry. They're not running, I mean, they didn't get the double damage, so yeah, I think I would have lived. That's annoying, and yeah. Okay, but Thunderous damage is insane. Yeah, like I lose this one because of the crit, I think, because otherwise, I mean, they could have double protected. It wasn't a great position anyway. Okay, game 3. This is a bit tough. Why is my G button working? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. This is actually the first game I lose in this tournament, but it was bound to happen eventually. Let's see. I was not amazed with the Cleaver. No, sorry, not Cleaver, with the Azumarill right now. I'm trying to think about some changes, like probably maybe I can bring Sinistra instead. Because, I mean, it's one less threat against, it's one less pressure against the Hydrapple, which is the main issue. Now, Trick Room here isn't very reasonable, I think, unfortunately. So maybe I go Thunderous Roaring. This way I can immediately pressure damage on the Scream Tail before they can set up a light screen. And I definitely want Cleaver. And now I have to think about the fourth. I could still bring Azumarill. for late game damage against them, or I can also bring in Sinistra to potentially set up Trick Room like yours, or heal or something. I do not have Rage Powder though. I don't think it's Citron. They're not bringing Chempao, I think, this time around. It's definitely Milotic, Dreadpool, Screamtail, and one of Entei and Thundurus. Let's see. Ideally, if it doesn't get burnt, Azumarill it should still be good, so maybe I can still do that. I don't want Titran, unfortunately, because I cannot Terra it. Yeah, like Sinistra, I'm not sure it does enough, especially if they have Nasty Plot here. Like it can heal up, but it cannot redirect because I didn't give it Rage Powder, so I think I'm still bringing the same 4, just a different order. So it's Terra Fairy, a Dreadpool with Fecal Beams. It's very Protect. So maybe it actually doesn't have Nasty Plot. I think it has to run Earth Power because of Heatran, and then it has Giga Drain, I assume. Anyway, like Thundurus should be great against these 4. Like the Thunderbolt damage was very solid even behind Light Screen, thanks to the Electric Plate, or what's it called? Like I did what was like 40% to a Dreadpool behind Light Screen, so I can be content with that. I definitely have to respect the Thunder Wave on the Screamtail, which is annoying for sure. Also, the Landorus is Protect Stomping, so it's not Choice Locked, it's not Assault Vest, might be Clear Amulet or some weird item. So for now, I think I'll go Thunderbolt plus Tailwind. I'm kind of expecting them to protect or switch out Milotic or maybe Terra Fairy, but I'm more interested in doing some heavy damage on Screamtail because before it can set up Light Screen. Okay. That's mostly fine. While I would like to Terra it to resist the Fairy moves, I'm not sure I can, because I kinda might have to keep the Terra on Thundurus. I might need it for that. Okay. Okay, Terra Fairy. Okay, not as much damage as I was hoping for, but I can... Okay, the issue here is I'm not able to set up Tailwind again after this. I'm trying to think, he's probably going for Dazzling Gleam plus Scald here. And yeah, maybe I just stay here and click Thunderbolt plus Protect to KO it on the next turn, forcing an Alluring Voice from them, ideally. Okay, they went for Recover. Okay, I think I can... Like, I'm expecting them to click Alluring Voice here. And if I go for Thunderbolt here, assuming I get the 1-hit KO, or like Scald here anyway, Thunderbolt did 31, what did it do? Like, hopefully it's not a roll and I KO here. This would allow me to save Roaring Moon to set up the Tailwind again the next, like later, which I might need it for cleave or something. Okay, crit, hopefully it's not necessary, please don't burn me, okay. Okay, yeah, this is a tough week for sure. Okay, the good thing is they have clicked Terra already, they have only Scald and Alluring Voice, so Terra Blast Ice is mostly safe on a Dreadpool. And I can click... I could click Play Rough here, though I also don't like the fact that all my moves risk dropping one of their stats and boosting their damage output. I think I'll just go for liquidation in case they bring in Thunderus or whatever. Even though it's a bit less damage, there is no risk of missing. And I think my main issue is I grapple more than anything else right now. Okay, get the 1-hit KO, that's great. Scald burns me now, but hopefully it's fine. Please don't drop it again. Okay. Okay, now if I go for a double protect, I can basically scout what they go for, and regardless of what they do, next turn the reflect ends, and hopefully Cleaver can end up KOing the Milotic late game under Tailwind. So let's protect. They didn't go for protect. Okay, they went for stomping plus scald. Okay, so I'll just go for Terrablast Ice plus liquidation. Okay, they protected this time around, but again, that's fine because now I can just go for Tailwind plus liquidation and 1-hit KO Thunderus. And this will give me a Cleaver plus Azumarill Tailwind against Milotic, which hopefully should be good enough. Double protect, okay. That's annoying. They try to scold me. Okay, just go for knockoff and liquidation. I don't think they were focus session. I think I KO'd them with liquidation, right? Yeah. Okay, so they're not Pacho Berry either, so I can just try and get a bit of damage on the Milotic for now and KO the Thunderus. Okay. All is good for now. Should be a win, but this week was definitely tougher than the others. The Milotic was definitely the main issue, as I was expecting it to be, as well as a Drapple did... they were the two main mons I was kind of scared about, because I could threaten them only with Thunderus, which of course with their eyes it's kind of frail, but I'm happy it went well. So now it's a matter of them clicking recover as much as they can. Okay, eventually there is a defense drop, that's great. GG. Okay, this was an intense week 6, but week 5, sorry, but that's a win again. First game loss again, but that's still great. So we are 5-0. So this is my matchup next week, and we are going back to my division. There are 8 weeks, then there is playoffs. Basically, should have playoffs guaranteed by this time, and I'm still aiming at first spot to get the bye. And this is my next week's opponent. They kinda have a weird team, but I'm facing again Screamtail plus Milotic, which I've seen can be very annoying. So I might have to reevaluate what I'm bringing. They also have a King Gambit, which also with Milotic pressure my Landorus, which is a bit annoying because otherwise a ground type between King Gambit, Iron Hands and Gojin Fire would have been great. They also have a Trick Room mode with Executor Alola, so we'll see what I can make for next week. So see you for week 6.